Mm.
Welcome, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here. Welcome to the very first episode of Start It Up. My name is Tony Antonia Castro, also known as Tony Tone. Today, we have the pleasure of being here with the one and only Arnie Double A, Kenny Ken, and I'll go ahead and give them the pleasure of introducing themselves. Today is all about introducing who we are, who Nifty is, the impact that we're trying to make. And really, this is all about having a discussion about what is entrepreneurship, the entrepreneurial mindset, the impact that we're having, the importance of teaching business in our communities. So please, without further ado, Arnie, how are you, brother? It is a
Hey,
pleasure to
I'm
have you
doing real
here.
well. I'm all hyped. That intro music, made me feel really good and really special. So I almost felt like I could rap to that,
You
Just had
have
a
you
nice
have it
beat.
all set up. You have it all set up. Let's do it.
Yeah, but listen, I'm Arnie. I'm Arnie Abram. I'm the senior manager here at Nifty of Alumni Services and Post-Secondary Education. And I'm happy to be here. I can't wait to chop it up with you guys to talk about, what it is that we do here at Nifty, how we do it, how we feel about it. We love it. We're 100% all into teaching entrepreneurship. So stay tuned. We're going to have a great conversation for you today.
They love it a little too much. These men don't rest. They do not. That is, first of all,
That
Arnie's
is
in
true.
New York,
That is true.
and myself, I'm in LA, and Kenny is in LA. He's always traveling. But whatever the reason is, Kenny and Arnie have the habit of emailing like at 11 p.m., 1 p.m., and I was like, nah, get some rest.
Yeah, that's
Kenny,
8 p.m. my
especially you.
time.
Yeah. Well, good to see y'all here on this awesome platform. This is the first one. We've been planning this for months, and here we are chopping it up. And we're going to take some of those combos we had, among ourselves, right? And we're sharing it with the world. And I'm excited to see Tony have continued conversations with our partners and stakeholders and entrepreneurs and alum. So stay tuned for this podcast. Kenny Turner. I am the director of post-secondary and alumni programming here for the Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, and I get to work with these wonderful people every single day. So I am really happy to be here today, y'all. So thanks for
And he means
making
that.
this
He
happen.
means every single day. This man sends emails on Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday. We connect.
But you forgot to say leader. You forgot to say leader. I'm just a hype guy. That's why I said I was into the music. I'm just a hype guy. So.
Nah, both of y'all. I'm literally the one who's like, yeah, you guys got this. I'm the mom of all of y'all. So I'm like, no, drink water. Please eat your vitamins and stuff.
That's right.
Really excited. We're really excited, really, for all of you to join, because we definitely believe that Nifty, the Network for Teaching Entrepreneurship, is such a huge impact. And later on, and in the second episode, you'll get to hear a little bit about the impact that it's had in our individual lives. But really, what is Nifty? What exactly is Nifty? Every time that my friends ask, what is Nifty, they think about a very famous Instagram channel that's called Nifty, like nifty things to do. And you can think about us like that, because we are nifty. We
Yes,
can
we
bring
are.
that to you all.
We're such a family. We're such a family. Maybe I'll be the first one to answer that, because it's pretty impromptu. I don't want to sound scripted, but just feeling the moment right now. Nifty for me is a group of believers, right? We have this curriculum called Start It Up. And for me, because of my background and my experience having started up a lot of businesses, early on, when I realized I had to hone it in, Nifty it's a group of believers, man. It's kind of like, it takes me back to the church. How you go to the church and, they talk about the word and, and then they ask, do you believe? Nifty's like that for me when it comes to entrepreneurship, the curriculum is taught. The environment is people who have this idea, this innovation, this creativity, and you have to believe in it to start it up, to make it work. And the mindset, the diversity, the different ideas, but together there's one platform of a group of believers in entrepreneurship.
It's a community. It really
allows us to, it's a community, and it allows us to feed off of one another. So when times are low, because in entrepreneurship, times will get low, often.
Real low.
But because we're surrounded by such a great network are people who believe in the spirit of entrepreneurship. It carries you on and it carries you further so that you could walk out and make sure or ensure to do all the things you need to do to make your dreams come to fruition.
Awesome.
Yeah, and not only that, I definitely think that Nifty for me, and I'll share that a little later on, but I'm not the one to start a business. I wish I could, but I'm a single mom and I have way too much going on. I think to me, it's the education aspect of teaching the entrepreneurship and especially because I'm an immigrant, born in Mexico, raised here in the States, but I definitely believe that entrepreneurship was that mindset of I can create my own future. I don't have to get that 9 to 5 back-to-back jobs working, blue collar jobs and stuff like that, because that's who I grew up, right? I grew up in East LA, I grew up in Compton, I grew up in South Central and stuff like that. That's the mindset that I had to go to work every single day.
Right.
However, entrepreneurship is all around us, right? It is that person in high school who was selling chips outside their backpacks. It's about the elotero, the guy selling corn.
Corporations are entrepreneurial. Corporations, small businesses, mom and pops. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And so now to me, it's Nifty was really that. Nifty is how do I now teach it and become feasible and more importantly sustainable, right? Like making sure that we are teaching socially, the impact that we can have. It's not about creating a business and wanting to become a millionaire and being your own boss and stuff like that, because I definitely believe that becoming an entrepreneur is you really work all day every day, and it isn't just
that is true.
It is. It's your, and Arnie has a saying that's like it's your baby, and it really is. You really are a parent, and you have to dedicate to it.
Right. And by the way, my dad would always tell me that we're all immigrants. So.
Yeah. I just sound like, well, this
sidebar. That was just a sidebar. I just want to hear that. I just have to say, so you're not alone. We're all immigrants. We all came here from a different place. So, but back to entrepreneurship.
Yeah, but Arnie, I mean,
Kenny, what say you, Kenny?
No, I agree. I think, Nifty's been this tool for us as a society, right? Like, it's allowed us to, infiltrate communities of color, communities of diversity, demographics that normally wouldn't have access to certain resources of knowledge, but also of ecosystem. And we bring these worlds together that normally would never interact. And so Nifty becomes this bridge. When someone says, what is Nifty? Yes, we create curriculum and yes, we create content, but we build bridges, right? For communities to connect with, resources, connect with, inspiration, connect with wealth, connect with, just the grit, the grind, the entrepreneur mindset needed to continue on in this life, whether you start a business or whether you work for one. And Nifty's been this awesome vehicle to help build those relationships among multiple communities, multi-generation. I love the aha moments that, the organization that's created, like
all the time.
We get plenty of those.
Like,
all the time.
Whether it's like you see, one of our participants, which could range from middle school all the way through college and beyond. When you see them get the revelation of, a specific subject matter or, right? Like, or if you see, them get the revelation that
when they understand
other people,
that, economics of one unit, you're like, oh, that's what it is.
Yeah. And you see them like,
that's always the one.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny about that? And we work here, and sometimes, the 12th grader or the 9th grader or the 7th grader, they get it before we get it. It's like, how long it took me to learn.
Right.
For real. I have taught it so many times, and I'm still like, oh, wait, like that's a lot. Wait, hold up. Yeah. Let's stop everything because I need to concentrate on just doing these like 3, 4, 5 ingredients and stuff like that. But it really is definitely a community, and I think that it goes different, right? So in an encapsulation, Nifty is a curriculum that is taught middle school, high school. We're moving into post-secondary. We have biz camps, and a lot of the students that we really serve do come from the biz camps. The way that we engage our students is through competition. So not only are we teaching them, but we're giving them the hands-on experience, and we're paying them. We are giving them the money, the seed money, to really start that ideation into execution. And it really is about honing in that future. We're all here a team. We're specifically in Wall Street is where our main headquarters
Yeah.
is, but it's just that, yeah, it's the aspect of now our kids get to actually experience it and know that they're part of that. And it's really about the nostalgia aspect. It's like, oh yeah, I'm part of Wall Street, because they are. And it's that aspect of,
that's nice, right?
yeah, and it's an illusion, right? But it's just like they get to do
Up
that.
to the apple. That's cool.
And not only do we teach them, do we give them the seeds, do we give them money, but we also take them to New York, right? Our competitions are in New York, and we fly them. All expenses paid, by the way. And that was my first time really ever flying when I went to New York.
Right.
But all expenses paid, and that's the experience of the aspect of, even
Gotta
if
be
you
in it
don't
to win it.
exactly, but even if you don't continue with your business, because I didn't, I was in high school when I did it. Now you move on into internships, because we provide internships. NFTE is more about just the entrepreneurial mindset. We teach you about business. We teach you how to be, how to work, how to become interns and work for your regions, and the behind the scenes that happens. But really, it is all about the incorporation of what is NFTE. NFTE is really is just that community. And now we're moving on to post-secondary, and that's all Kenny.
Well, as an organization, right? Like we recognize the need for the 18 to 24, age group that, in high school, your lunch is free. You leave high school, you may not have free lunch anymore. You may not have free transportation anymore. Thinking like an entrepreneur is going to be it's not going to just be, a luxury. It's going to be a priority, a necessity. To think like an entrepreneur. So again, whether you start your own business at this age or not, thinking like an entrepreneur is definitely going to be something that we as a society need to adapt to, especially for people of color. And, what's awesome about it is that, all of us, we've watched NFTE, not just domestically, from coast to coast here in the United States. We've got this global movement going on now that, is infiltrating, and I say now, but it's really been, it's been about 10 years plus. We've been building like these strong global, connections, and our global team is amazing.
And resources that.
And that's why I think I have one of the best jobs in NFTE, because I get to go into all these worlds, right? Globally, nationally, the younger age group, the older age group. I go, I meet a bunch of volunteers from a lot of cool corporations and mid-sized companies and mom and pops that come in to volunteer and guest speak, and I get to learn a lot about a lot of people, and that gets me up in the morning to come to NFTE.
So Tony,
it's never boring. You get to really hear these stories.
Tony, question for you is like, exactly. Why was it important for you to start this podcast, this YouTube channel, to have these
oh my
discussions?
gosh, yes. We get sidetracked. The reason I think, and I'm so passionate, I was pushing so much to start this specific podcast and bring in so many people, is because I talk so passionately about NFTE that everyone around me is like, how can I join? How can I be part of it? Like, how do I get involved? And this is it, right? This is going to be the resource for you all, where we're going to share not only the curriculum that we teach to our high school students, but we're also going to share the resources. We're going to bring in our partners, our sponsors. What we teach our students is now going to be available for you all. And more importantly, it's about, again, building community. If you have a small business and you need help, you need resources, you need connections, you need a platform, this is what we're here for. And this is what Start It Up is. We are starting it up. We are pushing together. We're all going to really collaborate, because this is what we're going to do. It's a community of empowering, of really creating incredible partnerships, and more than anything, education, and bringing in our community, our people, and making sure that that is our forefront. But that is it for today. We are done. This is what we're going to talk about. In our next episode, we'll go ahead and give a deeper introduction of who we are and what we're really here for. But thank you so much. We look forward to introducing so many incredible people, so many incredible faces, resources for you all. So stay tuned, and we hope to see your beautiful faces yet again. Arnie, Kenny, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for being a great host.
Perfect. Until next time, thank you so much. This is Started Up, and we will see you around.